Trot NBA Insider suggests Golden State Warriors trade for $215 million star. Hey, Bulls fans, before we dive into today's explosive topic, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on the latest Bulls updates, rumors, and insider scoops. We've got some major news today that could shake up not just the Bulls, but the entire NBA landscape. Now, let's talk about something that's causing waves across the league. The possibility of the Golden State Warriors making a move for none other than Zach LaVine, the electrifying star of our Chicago Bulls. As the NBA offseason heats up and teams strategize for the upcoming season, it's becoming increasingly clear that the Bulls are planning to enter the new season with LaVine still on their roster. But why is that? Could it be that those early reports about his trade value being almost non-existent were spot on, or is there something more at play here? Let's break it down. LaVine, when healthy, is an absolute force on the court. With an average of 24.2 points per game over his 7 seasons with the Bulls, he's proven time and again that he's one of the league's premier scorers. However, the past season was a tough one for Zach. Entering the third year of his massive 5-year, $215 million contract, he played only 25 games due to injuries, raising questions about his durability and long-term value. This has undoubtedly made teams around the league cautious, but it might also be the perfect storm for a team like the Warriors to swoop in and snag him at a discount. So, why might the Golden State Warriors, one of the most successful franchises in recent years, be interested in taking a gamble on LaVine? It's simple. They're in desperate need of another elite scorer to pair with the legendary Steph Curry. While Curry continues to defy Father Time with his jaw-dropping performances, the Warriors' supporting cast hasn't been consistent enough to take the load off his shoulders. And this is where LaVine comes in. You see, the Warriors have been involved in numerous trade talks this offseason, including discussions for Paul George and Lauri Markkanen. But they've hit a snag because they're not willing to give up promising young talents like Jonathan Kuminga or their recent draft pick, Brandon Podziemski. This reluctance could be a game changer in their pursuit of LaVine. Imagine this scenario. Golden State acquires LaVine without having to part with their most coveted assets. It's a win-win. But don't just take our word for it. During a recent appearance on the Murph and Marcus Morning Show on KMBR, NBA insider Mark Spears had this to say: "I think it's worth taking a risk on Zach LaVine. If he can stay healthy, he could change the atmosphere for the Warriors." These aren't just empty words. Spears is plugged into the league's inner workings, and his endorsement of a LaVine trade should make us all sit up and pay attention. So what exactly would Zach LaVine bring to the table for the Warriors? First and foremost, he's a dynamic scorer who can light it up from anywhere on the court. Whether it's slashing to the basket, knocking down mid-range jumpers, or draining threes, LaVine has the offensive versatility that the Warriors crave. Pair him with Curry, and suddenly Golden State has one of the most potent backcourts in the league. But it's not just about scoring. LaVine is also an underrated playmaker, capable of creating opportunities for his teammates. With the Warriors' motion-heavy offense, his ability to move without the ball and make quick decisions would fit seamlessly into Steve Kerr's system. And let's not forget his athleticism. Even after his injury struggles, LaVine remains one of the most explosive athletes in the NBA. Imagine him running the fast break with Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. The possibilities are endless. Of course, any potential deal for LaVine would hinge on the price. The Bulls would likely want significant assets in return, but with the Warriors' reluctance to part with their young stars, the question is whether Chicago would be willing to accept a package centered around veterans and future draft picks. It's a delicate balance, but one that could pay off in a big way for both teams. For the Bulls, trading LaVine could signal a shift towards a new direction. While he's been the face of the franchise for several years, moving him could free up cap space and open the door for a rebuild or a retooling of the roster around younger players like Kobe White and Patrick Williams. On the other hand, keeping LaVine means doubling down on their current core and hoping that a fully healthy roster can make a deep playoff run. It's a tough decision and one that will undoubtedly shape the future of the franchise. Now, Bulls fans, this is where you come in. We want to hear from you. Should the Bulls seriously consider trading Zach LaVine? Is it time to move on and start fresh? Or does he still have unfinished business in Chicago? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started. And before we wrap things up, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop with the latest Bulls news and rumors. We've got plenty more content coming your way, and trust us, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Go Bulls!